Ladies and gentlemen, you are being lied to. Your government, media, emergency and security services are all involved. In fact, those that many of you refer to as heroes are exactly the opposite. They are traitors to you and your country. The Westminster terror attack is the latest in a long line of false flag events brought to you by the powers that shouldn't be, with all the usual hoax hallmarks, including repeat appearances from crisis actors, disabled CCTV cameras, exercises and drills carried out just before the event, conflicting reports from different sources, impossible narratives, implausible pictures and video. There are many questions to be asked about the official story, but first a bit of light entertainment from EastEnders, a soap opera with more than 7 million viewers. This hilarious clip, which was broadcast less than 2 months before the Westminster event, features a runaway bus wreaking havoc in a street market. It's a perfect example of predictive programming. And now to the questions. 1. Why is this woman checking the position of the camera? She is supposed to be in great pain, presumably. 2. How could a vehicle have caused this effect without having to reverse and maneuver around all the obstacles? 3. How could the vehicle have driven along the pavement with this sign right in the way? 4. How could the vehicle have achieved speeds of up to 76 miles per hour on a bridge where traffic is often stationary? 5. How did the assailant manage to run this far holding 2 large knives without being challenged? 6. Why are those supposedly injured on stretchers wheeled into a hotel rather than into one of the many waiting ambulances? 7. How did this happen? Either this person dived headfirst under a bus, or the bus reversed back over them. If this bus had driven forwards over that body, the body would be flat. 8. Why is Conservative Party politician Tobias Ellwood administering CPR to the supposed victim while trained paramedics stand back in admiration? Highly unlikely. 9. Why are the only available pictures of the event taken by the same 2 people? Toby Melville, a professional photographer for Reuters who just happened to be there, and Stefan Russo, a chief political photographer who just happened to be there. 10. What are the chances of Westminster Council turning off all their cameras to save money, having spent over 7 million installing them in just the last few years? After only 10 questions, the official story is starting to look rather flimsy. But it gets worse. Take for example the name of one alleged victim, musician Kurt Cochran, which for me is a transparent attempt to evoke memories of lost loved ones. Kurt Cobain for the young, and of course Eddie Cochran for the elders. There are plenty more questions where those came from, like, what about the glass car? This suitably low quality clip shows and proves very little, except for the incompetence of the editor. The timing of the drop over the side leaves a lot to be desired too. The list goes on. If you look into it yourself, you'll probably come up with a few questions of your own. In closing, I would like to offer this last question. What do you do when a contractor fails to provide the service you pay for, or worse, insists on providing services you do not require? The answer is, you sack them.